I'm surrounded by goats.
What I do know is that we're in Sonoma and they're known for white wines and they're growing Chardonnay right here, which is amazing.
A good winemaker is half artist, half mad scientist.
We're Hayden and Aaron, and for the past 3 years, we've been traveling full-time across the United States.
Today we're coming at you from Sonoma, California, and we're starting our day at Charlie's Acres Farm Sanctuary.
We're gonna go play with some animals for a little while this morning, start our day off right, and then it's on to some wine tasting, some food options, maybe a little historical exploration, but it's a beautiful day. We're gonna have a good one. First, goats.
I'm excited to see some goats. Goats are my favorite.
We love goats.
Do just what you want.
Let's go.
You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
We're about to see some goats.
No one else.
Yeah.
Let you down.
I'm surrounded by goats.
Playing all my melodies.
That was so much fun. We love animals. And we learned more than we ever have on any other tour, like specific details. For example, goats chew their food, spit it back up into their mouth, and then chew it again. And they are like fermenting their food inside of their stomachs, which is why they always look so bloated.
Yeah,
Had no idea.
4 stomachs. It's just like
a cow.
cows. Yeah.
What else did we learn?
There's no such thing as a teacup pig.
We knew
They're
that.
all potbelly pigs, and they will grow to be potbelly pig sized. So,
And a lot of the animals that they have here are special needs. So they have like 120 something animals, and a lot of them, many of them are blind or they're disabled. Like Johnny the goat, who is in a wheelchair. He must have been our favorite one, I think. He was so sweet, and he's got pool noodles on his horns because he kind of bucks back and
still a teenage boy.
Hit people in the face as they're trying to get him in his wheelchair and pick him up. So there was a chicken who was the only survivor from a slaughter truck who crashed on the freeway and burst into flames. So it was nice to see her. It was like her second day out in the field with all the other chickens. Overall, that was amazing. Charlie's Acres, highly recommend visiting. Come take a tour. Your tour costs go to help save all these animals. Now we're off to eat some food. Per use. Our next stop is Deli Belly, where we are going to order some delicious Indian food, having a nice little patio lunch before we head off to do some wine tasting.
The vegetable samosas are generally pretty awesome. You know, they're jam-packed with like spinach and potatoes and dals and split peas and who knows what else, but always looks really, really delicious. Tamarind paste on it. Here we go. That tamarind's really, really good. A little sweeter than normal. Got a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a heat out of one of those, but the samosa is delicious. I got the pancha dal and I got the coconut rice, and when you combine those two flavors, fantastic.
Okay, so Indian food was delicious, per usual. I'm an Aligobi gal, potatoes and cauliflower, it's always really good. And now we're walking just a couple blocks away to the Mission, San Francisco Mission. So growing up in California in 4th grade, we all had to do like mission reports. Mine was San Miguel, which is more down in San Luis Obispo. Anyway, so I feel like it was kind of cool to come check this one out. It's the northernmost mission and the last one built. And something else, but I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. We're here.
We've elected not to go in there just because we need to get over to a winery in less than 30 minutes, and it's a 20-minute drive.
Okay, our next stop is Shug Carneros Winery and Estate, and it's supposed to be all vegan. They don't use any animal products to filter their wines, which is why we chose this one. And we're about to go have like an hour sit-down tasting, so it should be really nice.
It's really good.
A good winemaker is half artist, half mad scientist.
Like that's good. I would drink like that whole bottle. That's dangerous. We've learned so many things about wine. But what I do know is that we're in Sonoma and they're known for white wines and they're growing Chardonnay right here, which is amazing.
So basically
That's our
what
wine.
makes us different is our fining process. So fining generally is the use of egg whites, which would be basically crack them into a barrel and you let that settle on the wine. As time goes on, that will start sitting and working its way through the wine, and it starts collecting all of the particulates in the wine, forcing them to the bottom. We choose to basically let time do that. And we're gonna go for a walk through the caves.
Okay.
Sweet.
PV is Petit Verdot.
Okay.
Then this is 2018. So this was last year's harvest, sitting in barrel aging. Notice how it's all really cloudy.
Yeah.
So over time, it'll start becoming clear. See how you can already tell a little bit. This is all the sediment that's slowly working its way to the bottom. What you are moving is the cap. And basically what we're doing is we are keeping the cap wet.
Gotcha.
And that is what's called a punch down.
Learned all about the barreling process, the fermentation process, why some things are put into stainless steel versus fermenting in barrels, how to control the temperature of fermentation, and it's just been absolutely informative. Our tour guide was saying, you can get a PhD in every process of the winemaking, or every step of the winemaking process, and I believe it. We're probably going to pick up at least a bottle, maybe two, and then we're going to sit here and drink this last little taster and head on to the next place.
So we just had the most amazing wine tour and like just wine tasting experience I think we've ever had. They were super gracious, absolutely informative. Like we learned so much about wine that I didn't even know I needed to know. But we're heading to my cousin's brewery up in Rohnert Park, and that's where we're heading next. We spent some time catching up with family while sampling some of their delicious beers and sours. And then we ended the night at the Amy's drive-thru, where we ordered the vegan mac and cheese, a double burger with vegan cheese, and a vegan milkshake. What a time to be alive.
Make sure you get all my chins, please. So, like, totally cool.
Totally eat some food.
Totally eating food.
Right. All I did was walk by it. I think I just set off that car alarm.
If you can tell me why something works the way it works and how it works that way, like, I'm all ears. You want to tell me why beer is yellow and why it needs to be carbonated? I'm in. You want to tell me why you have to have a specific type of soil to grow grapes? Sold.
Like, why am I tilting like this? Here we go. We're back. Little conversation.
There, you said your piece.
I want something that's going to put chest on my hair.
Okay.
I mean, hair on my chest.
Okay.